So what's going on? I hope you are all having an amazing day. I just wanted to talk about something that we are all feeling. Put some Modern Warfare 4 gameplay on in the background and just get to yapping. But around this time last year, the Black Ops 7 beta came out. For the first 2 days of the Black Ops 7 beta, I think it was probably one of the worst experiences that I've had in Call of Duty. For me, I was excited for Black Ops 7, but then actually playing the game, I think on my first day, I played for a few hours and I didn't have a single good experience the entire time. My experience with Black Ops 7 day 1 and day 2 was so bad that I had to genuinely think about if I still wanted to play Call of Duty anymore, if I still wanted to put myself through this mental stress of just not even being able to have fun, to play a game that I know can be fun, and to just hate playing the game. I thought about going into different things. I thought, you know what, maybe this franchise just isn't for me anymore. But then Treyarch came around, had the open playlist where the skill-based matchmaking was a lot looser and the difference was noticeable immediately, and I started having fun. And that kept me around for Black Ops 7. They kept the open playlist for launch, and that kept me playing throughout the year. And a lot of people were very skeptical of this. Oh, they're gonna rug pull this within a month, they're gonna get their sales and then remove it by season 1, and they didn't do that. I was very happy. Then comes Modern Warfare 4. Then comes a tweet on a random day saying that, oh, we're actually gonna change the matchmaking again and make it more like BO1 and BO2. And with them saying that, a lot of people thought that they were just scrapping skill-based matchmaking altogether, that we finally won, that this debate that we were having was over. That was a lie. People started to play the new matchmaking system and noticed that it was a lot tighter, not that fun, something's wrong here. And then people started questioning Call of Duty, being like, hey, what happened with this? And then they went silent. After like 2 weeks of their ass getting dragged on Twitter, they finally said something, pretty much admitting that yes, a variation of the skill-based matchmaking that we hated is back. It is a little bit tighter. Oh, the data, and they showed off all of these charts and things out of context, saying, oh, but look, more people left in Nuketown, of all things. Nuketown. If you're aware of the situation at all, you know the community manager for Call of Duty, some snarky ass Twitter replies. It was just a whole nightmare. And I had to come to terms again, thinking about Call of Duty, being like, wow, is this a game that I even want to stick around and play if we're just going to go back into this? Because before Black Ops 7, it has been 7 years of just getting my ass beat. I'm over it. It's not a game that I want to play. And it sucks that we are having this conversation 7 years later, when the system was introduced in 2019, and I stuck through it, and I stuck through the really bad Call of Duties, because although the same system has been in the game, you can kind of more or less feel it throughout different games. 2019, because of how that game was designed, you didn't really feel it that much compared to a title like Cold War, where you felt that right up your ass because of how hardcore that game's skill ceiling was. And you go into something like Vanguard, you feel it a little bit less because that game is just pure brain rot. How can you even feel matchmaking in that game when there's like 16 billion players on the other map? There's just always someone in front of you, always someone to shoot. It didn't really matter that much. You didn't feel it as hard. I don't really know what the point of this is. I'm just disappointed and sad. We have been voicing our feedback on this for such a long time. They don't care. They don't listen. And Infinity Ward wanted to take a different approach this year and be like, hey, we're listening to the community. And how you started off is by ruining Black Ops 7's matchmaking. Thank you. Fuck you. To be honest, they changed the matchmaking system in Black Ops 7 so they can soften the blow for Modern Warfare 4, so that Black Ops 7 could get most of the blame, testing out the waters in Black Ops 7, thinking they could get away with it. And to be honest, they probably will get away with it. I think it's kind of crazy that they're pulling this type of thing, rug pulling, skill-based matchmaking, something that BO7 was widely praised for. Arguably, with people who don't even play Call of Duty, the only thing that they will praise BO7 for is the open playlist. Used it as a huge selling point, and Modern Warfare 4 is changing that up and releasing a game, what, 3 weeks before GTA 6 comes out? Does that sound like a good idea? I don't think so. Infinity Ward, have you thought about this? Like, remember, GTA 6 is 3 weeks, maybe 4, right after your game comes out. And you want to be all technical about your data and this and that. I don't care. Nobody in the community cares about the data. Nobody cares if they're leaving a match more. You know what the brilliant thing about no skill-based matchmaking? Getting in a bad match, I can just leave and I won't be punished for it. With skill-based matchmaking, guess what? That bad match that I'm in is the norm, and I am more encouraged to just get off if I don't want to put up with it than continue to play another match. There are so many things, I don't even want to get into it, of why this is bad, how it affects the game, how it affects me as a player, because it's a horse that has been beaten so much, it's just dust at this point. Who cares about talking about this anymore? Beyond that, I'm just disappointed. I can go on and on about skill-based matchmaking, but is it going to be anything different that you've heard for the last 7 years? No. But clearly, that's not enough data for Infinity Ward. But yeah, overall, while I'm playing Modern Warfare 4, it's just something that I can't stop thinking about, especially as I'm constantly getting into these lobbies that are just shoving a fist up my ass. It's kind of hard for me to be excited about this franchise. Especially when Black Ops 7 came out, it felt like I won. It felt like it was finally over. We did it, and now it's being ripped away. Amazing. That's so much fun. Yay. Yeah, what do you think about